Hi, this is John here from bestmusic.ie and we're going to be looking at mono guitar cases. These are two examples from the guitar case series. This one is the Vertigo and this one is the Sleeve. They're available for acoustic, electric and bass, and then they also do some dual function ones. So you can put two electrics in, you can put an acoustic and an electric in. So there's loads of different options in the cases. There's one more that we're waiting on coming in, which is the Stealth. It's the latest case and it's only for electric. I'll give you a little bit more detail on that one in a bit. First up, let's take a look at the Vertigo cases. So the one thing about mono, if you don't know, is that they pride themselves on protection. So this one here is pretty much the same as the Sleeve, but it's got a couple of different features on it. So this thing here is called the boot, and the boot is a shock absorbing system. What they've done is they've partnered up with some of the kind of trainer people and figured out what is the shock absorption, and they basically just put it onto the bottom of the guitar. One of the other famous things about mono cases is they're top loaders, which means that when you want to open your case, you do it from the side and you open it like this. So it means then that your tuning pegs aren't getting knocked off the sides when it goes in. And another thing that these have is the EVA system. Here you'll see reinforced protection for the top of your machine heads, because inevitably you're going to have strings poking out. Rather than destroy your bag, there's an extra layer of protection here. But also, when we flick down to it, you can see this system here. This is the neck protection system. So your neck slides in. It's then protected from the front. They're good, tight-fitting bags. So it means then that if you do drop it, that the neck is held in position, that it's good in place. So you can't really go too far wrong in terms of that. Anyone who's gigging and anyone who's got cables and extra tuning pedals or anything else that they might be using, recorders or whatever, you're going to want a bit of space. So the messenger style front pocket is pretty much where it's at. You've got loads of space, you've got some spots here for putting in smaller things, and pretty much just loads of space in it. So it's good for tuner pedals, cables, spare strings, anything that you might need to kind of bring with you. In terms of comfort level for moving around, the school bag like straps at the back are really solid. So they've got some breathable mesh in them, so they're not going to get too sweaty. And they're good, strong, solid straps. So as well as being protected on the inside, you're not going to get fatigued from carrying it around. Another point to mention is that the handles are riveted in. So you're not going to rip the handle off too easy unless you're really trying. Nice little feature, they're embossed with the mono logo. And the Vertigos just kind of seem to have it all for the full protection. So if you've got an instrument that's couple of €1,000, you don't want to put it in a hard case, but you want to be portable. Vertigo cases are really where it's at for bringing them around. Another feature of the Vertigos that isn't on the Sleeves is these points here, which is actually for the extra pouch system that you can buy called the Tick. They normally retail about the $59 to $89, $99 kind of dollar point. They're an extra that you can buy, but it means if you are running out of space in your messenger pouch, if you've got other stuff like you want a small pedal board, you can pop it onto the Tick, that attaches to your Vertigo, and off you go. Gig ready, all protected, and it's comfortable to wear. So that's the Vertigo. Coming back to the model that's just below it, this one is the Sleeve. Okay, so it doesn't feature the boot at the bottom, but it is still quite good in terms of protection. Again, your front pouch, brushed steel ends and stuff like that, so you can open it up really nice. Again, your messenger style opens from the side. If we flip this up here, we'll get in a little bit closer. You can see inside that it's also got a zip pocket. So it means that if you do have smaller things, like you want to put bags of plectrums or whatever in there, you just pop them in. Again, loads of space. This model is not Tick ready. So it means that you can't buy the additional Tick to get more space. So you just have to be a little bit more conscious. Nice little features here. This is like the seat belt kind of material, so it's not going to rip. Again, you have your school bag style back straps. So comfortable to wear, easy to get around, good solid handles. Again, Features the riveted handles, again with a nice little mono embossing here as well. The next thing is open it up. Again, like all mono guitar cases, top loading, make sure that you don't impact your tuning and stuff. This has the smaller version of the EVA rubberized system, and again the protection where your strings, your headstock is going to be at the top, so cut, loose ends, anything like that, it's all there. Good solid zips. That's the other thing, is both cases are water resistant, so if you get caught in a shower, perfect. If you go for a swim, not so good. The other bag that isn't here at the moment and we're waiting on is the Stealth. The Stealth is these bags, but a little bit lighter. Features the boot system that's on the Vertigo, features a lot of the stuff that's in the sleeve, so it marries the two, but it's lighter again. So people were saying they want that kind of protection, but something a little bit lighter, a little bit more lightweight, easy to carry around. The Stealth is the one to go for. Currently, it's only the electric. They are coming in soon, so once we have it in, we'll do a little unboxing and show that to you. The other thing that we've decided to bring in is the mono straps. So like their bags and cases, really, really high end, really well done. This is the Dolittle, and it's a 2-inch wide strap. It has the brushed steel ends, really solid, really well made. Reinforced rubber ends is solid, so you're not going to have them slipping off your guitar. If you want to use them in conjunction with a strap locking system, perfect. But the actual strap itself is really, really strong, really, really good. It's kind of like the seatbelt material, so you're not going to come flying out with it. This one is retailing at about $38.95, well priced. You can't really put a price on a good strap, especially if you've got a high-end instrument. You don't want to hit it in the floor. This one is the daddy. It's about $48.95. This is called the Betty. So a couple of extra features. It's 3 inches wide instead of 2 inches wide. It also has memory foam on the inside, so it's comfortable, especially if you're using something like a heavy guitar like a Les Paul. It's heavy on, you want to disperse across the shoulder. And it also has Haplon ends. So Haplon is the stuff that they make Navy SEAL rubber dinghy boats out of. It offers you protection, especially on a high-end guitar that you don't want to drop in the middle of a set or in the middle of practice. Nice little feature. Again, the embossed mono kind of rivet. This one retails in closer to the €50, $48.95. It comes in a couple of different lengths as well. So your short is 40 to 46 inches and your long is 47 to 59. So if you want to use the knuckle dragger position, you got 59 inches to play with. So again, value for money, anything with the mono stuff, it's well made, it's going to last the test of time, and they look really, really nice. That's kind of it for the mono stuff. So we've covered the Sleeve, the Stealth, and the Vertigo. You've got 3 different levels of protection, all good protection, just depending on how much you want. So if you want the boot system, you're looking at the Vertigo and the Stealth. If you want a little bit more lightweight and you don't want the boot system, you're going to go for the Sleeve. Acoustic, electric, and bass for the Vertigo, and for the Sleeve, electric for the Stealth. Once it comes in, as I said, we'll do an unboxing, we'll show you a little bit more of the features. But if you want any more information about any of the mono straps or the mono guitar cases, check out bestmusic.ie. Or, you know the crack, we're on Instagram, Facebook, and all the other social media sites as well. If you're interested in mono products, give us a like. If you think somebody else is going to be interested in mono products, give us a share, or do both. Be awesome. Thanks a million for tuning in.